And now we're live. Yep, there it is. We're live. Hi, everybody. Welcome. I'm Jess Mauer, and today I have the amazing Sam Kellgren, who is going to be chatting with us today about prenatal health. So thank you guys so much for joining. Thanks for coming, Sam.
Yeah, of course. I've got nowhere else to be.
Right? I know. I'm kind of feeling the same way right now.
We can.
Well, if you don't know Sam, she's an amazing asset to our team here at Fit for Mom Asheville. She takes care of Fit for Baby and all of our prenatal mamas. Because while you may see a lot of us have older kids or who are phasing out of that prenatal wellness area, we still are really about supporting the community of all moms, whether you're trying to be a mom, whether you are currently in the process of becoming a mom, or whether you've already had your status updated to motherhood. Wherever you are in your path, we have something for you. And Sam takes care of a lot of our mamas who are trying to be mamas or have recently found out they're going to be mamas. So thank you, Sam. I'm going to just jump in to our conversation right off the bat, but I want to know, how did you get into prenatal wellness coaching?
Oh God. So I was working with women and just in general. And then, we struggled to get pregnant. So we went through IVF and I was very paranoid about returning to exercise. So I did a lot of research and just found it would have been nice to have one person to kind of talk to instead of the Google spiral because it's intimidating and it's scary and it shouldn't be. And I found that your doctor or midwife or whoever you're working with just doesn't really have the time to sit there and talk through your anxieties and specifically how you're working out. They basically say, okay, don't go too hard, go on. and it's a lot of anxiety around it. And so I really like to work with women one-on-one to help them feel comfortable, to know what they are able to do. And by and large, you can do most everything. It's really just having that knowledge of being in tune with your body and a couple things like no twisting, stuff like that. But so much you can do. And I hate to see women afraid to work out because it's so beneficial to you and your baby.
I think that's a huge thing too, is like dispelling those myths. Because you mentioned the Google spiral, because we can all get sucked down into it, and you sneeze and suddenly you've got cancer, right? Like we all go that direction. And when you're pregnant, when you find out you're pregnant or you're trying to become pregnant, and you go on Google and find the 5 million things you should be doing or shouldn't be doing, it's very confusing. And
Yes.
so having that like expert that you can really hone in on, and like you mentioned, like who do you go ask questions to? Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
imagine that's a big part of your one-on-one coaching.
Yes, exactly. It's really just dispelling myths. And really, I find so much of what I'm doing is reassuring women that, hey, if you're looking into this, you're doing the right thing. Like if you are trying to be healthy in the easiest ways possible, not stressing about it, I think that's the biggest thing I see is a lot of women, whether they're trying to get pregnant, so looking up fertility stuff, especially if they've been struggling or going through fertility treatments, they don't want to mess anything up, but they get so scared that they're going to do something wrong that it terrifies them. I mean, I was in a support group once and this woman was like, I was afraid that the juice I was drinking was too cold. And it's like, that's not, you're doing the best that you can and just eating a variety of foods, moving your body in a way that feels good. So just kind of being that reassurance and like, look, let's look at the facts, let's look at what you're doing and what would make you feel the most comfortable.
And what do you think, from working with women and being in support groups and your own personal experience, but what kind of are those like pillars or those folks of that wellness wheel? What are some of the components that you help moms with, or that moms need additional help with in this journey?
Oh God, I would say, well, for one, just finding who to trust, like finding websites that I can recommend, support groups that I can recommend that is going to be full of actual, information instead of fear-based, I feel like is the biggest thing. But really, a couple of books I always recommend is Real Food for Pregnancy. Anything that's recommended for pregnancy is going to be good for fertility. So just like these prenatal workouts, if it's good for if you're pregnant, it is going to be good for your body if you're trying to become pregnant. So not overthinking it there.
Yeah, I think that's a great point of bringing in the fitness aspect of things too, because as we mentioned at the beginning of this, like Sam takes care of our prenatal community here at Fit for Mom Asheville, and we are launching Fit for Baby again.
Yes, it's exciting. I mean,
It's
exercise, and I think that to move your body is much more beneficial than to be scared to move. So You don't have to do a ton, but just knowing that if you can just bring the intensity down is probably what you're going to want to do, just for your comfort too, right? It gets harder and harder to breathe. We always had a joke about that song would come on and it's like, yes, it is hard to breathe. But just to kind of take it down a notch and to really listen to what you can do that day. Because every day throughout pregnancy, when we start our workouts, you're going to be in a different spot from 4 weeks later. You're 4 weeks farther into your pregnancy. Your body is different. You're able to do different things. So to watch how you change and how can you adjust your workouts so that you're getting the benefits mentally and physically, but still coming out of it feeling good and strong.
Yeah, I think that's a huge aspect too of what we do at Fit for Baby. So to let you guys know how we're relaunching Fit for Baby, it's 100% virtual. So you can do this in your kitchen, in your living room, in your bedroom, like wherever you can set up and have some time to yourself. We're going to be doing classes twice a week. You'll be meeting Sam at 5:30 in the afternoon, not in the morning.
Yeah, not morning.
Right? That's insane. 5:30 in the afternoon, and you'll get a 45-minute workout that she's going to be able to tailor to no matter where you are in your pregnancy or in your motherhood journey. At the end of that 45-minute workout, we are actually going to bring in some community experts of motherhood from here in Asheville so that we can introduce you to the amazing support system that moms have here in Asheville. So we're talking to doulas and acupuncturists. We've got a sleep specialist and a lactation specialist coming in. And then Sam, of course, is going to be sharing more information from her side of things as well. So you'll have this amazing 45-minute workout that's built for all ages and stages of pregnancy. And then you're going to have a 45-minute Q&A, 15-minute Q&A where you're going to be able to ask these experts all of your questions so that you have one place to go. You have a team of experts on your side. You can ask all the questions and in the safety of your own home. The cool thing about this is you're meeting on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Mm-hmm. And it's for 4 weeks. It starts June 16th and it's only $49. So $50 for this availability to Sam, to all of these amazing experts in our field, to being able to take care of yourself through movement and through education. And Sam and I were talking before we got on the call. We've always done like a 5:30 Fit for Baby. We're taking care of those mamas who have to work so that you have time to come home and hop on your computer, right? But if you're interested in an earlier one, comment here for us in the chat area. Let us know. Reach out to us. You can reach me at Jessica Maurer, Maurer at fit4mom.com. And let us know if you want something earlier in the day because we can kind of work out those. And Sam has been doing Fit for Baby for what? Has it been 2 years?
What?
1 year.
Yeah, a little over a year.
Yeah, we haven't been open 2 years. 1 year. Yeah. A little over a year.
Well, it's been a really weird time.
Right? I feel like April has been 5 years long, and May has been even double that. But we have a database of these Fit for Baby workouts. So if you can't make it to a live class, the live class is going to be recorded, but then you also have additional prenatal workouts that you can do to help foster more movement into your life if you want something extra or if you happen to miss that live class. So we're super excited about Fit for Baby launching. You can find out all that information at asheville.fitformom.com. Besides me rambling about like the facts of Fit for Baby, Sam, can you share us, give us 3 reasons why you think moms need something like this program?
What I hear time and time again, it's at the beginning of the workout and then even at the end is like, oh my God, I feel so much better just to move. And especially now if you're working from home, you don't even have that commute anymore. Like you're not moving. And it's so easy to work that movement, and especially if it's raining. So to have that time commitment, because you can think in your mind, I'm going to work out or I'm going to do this video, but without that time commitment, something that has no time, it didn't get done, right? And you don't make that time for it. And then meeting other women. So you're forming your tribe, your group now in pregnancy. So you've got this group of supportive women that are right where you are, or maybe even just like a month or 2 ahead. You can kind of preview what symptoms are coming or what symptoms are going to go away. So that's a really, really huge one. And the other reason is just the bigger tribe of meeting Fit for Mom Asheville, because joining the Fit for Baby, you're also introduced to these moms that have already been in the program, that have already, maybe have kids that are 8, 9, 10 years old, to form that bigger group, to go to the bigger events. And, once we can start having in-person meetups again, it's so fun, to really meet your new friends. I mean, it was so huge when I moved here. He was 1, and my husband is friends with your husband now. I mean, it's just a bigger group that you really are so deeply connected. But it is formed in that movement, and finding other women that are seeking factual health information and are into working out, that are into eating healthy, to really find your group.
Yeah, and I think it goes like you mentioned, it's beyond mother. Like it's really great that it's mother to mother connection, but like my kid's best friends are Fit for Mom kids. They know that he gets to see virtually and participate in our kid activities. And like my husband only pretty much spends time with other Fit for Mom husbands for the same reason. It expands out your community for people who are in the same kind of place that you are in your life.
Right. Yes.
So powerful. Awesome. So Sam, if you could give one piece of advice or one daily habit that you find all women kind of need to do, what do you think that would be right now?
Daily habit that all women need to do. Take that time, even if it's 5 minutes, for yourself to just sit, or to run, or to scroll on your phone. Do something that's just for you, and get used to it not being selfish. Because once you have that baby, you're going to feel that it's selfish, and it's not. And we're told this all the time. And I keep saying it because you kind of keep having to say it to believe it. Because when you're in that moment of, I'm going to take this time for myself, you feel like there's other things you should be doing. But even if it's just 5 minutes, get comfortable with that. Nope, I'm tuning everything out. This 5 minutes is for me. Hopefully it's more like 30 and just work from there. But yeah, knowing that it's so important to take that time.
And for moms who have kids already and like in their second, third, fourth pregnancies, do you have any advice on how they can find that time? Is it like waking up early? Is it nap times? How do you balance that out?
Sleeping through the night now. So my son is just over 2. And so I get up before him. If you're not sleeping through the night, don't put pressure on yourself to do that. Do it when they nap. Do it, schedule with your spouse. Like, hey, look, what time works good for you? So you know that it's not stressful for them. So what time works good for you, that I can take this like 10 minutes or 30 minutes, whatever it is. So you have it on your calendar, because then it won't happen.
Yeah. Absolutely, I agree. If you don't schedule it, the same point that you made earlier, like you don't schedule and go to that time commitment of the workout, it might not happen.
Yeah,
Just, get pushed to the side. So if you
exactly.
can make that scheduled time commitment, that could be a huge game changer in taking care of yourself.
And just telling them how important it is for you, how much better you feel after it, that this is really, really important. Whatever you're doing with that time. I mean, hopefully it's, you can get a workout in or something to move, but if it's just sitting and reading, if it's sleeping in, whatever it needs to be. So you've got that time dedicated to you.
Yeah, that's a great point. And we have a couple of blogs that are written about taking care of yourself during pregnancy, also taking care of yourself, just period, self-care in general, over at the Fit for Mom blogs. If you want to go to asheville.fit for mom, make it easy for people, #4mom.com. You can check out our blog section where we've got a ton of these things. Some of them are written straight from Sam too, to share with like why you should move during pregnancy, how you can move best during pregnancy, and why something like Fit for Baby is essential for our prenatal mamas.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you, Sam, for being here with me. A fun little Facebook Live lunch and learn, ask the expert. If you guys have any questions, type them into the chat, let Sam know. I'm going to run over really quickly while we give you guys some time to chat, but our Fit for Baby virtual, 100% virtual Fit for Baby program will be starting on June 16th. It'll be on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m., 45-minute movement class, 15-minute Q&A with industry experts that are here in Asheville. We're going to be working with Amanda Fugate from A Pelvic Forward, who, if you haven't checked it out, go check our archives, whether you're watching this on Facebook or Instagram or on the blog. We did a meeting with her last Friday as well, so she's amazing. Sam's going to be talking to us about prenatal wellness as a whole, like how to take care of yourself and be educated. We've got doulas and acupuncturists coming in as well. So a ton of community experts where you can ask all your questions. And we're hopeful that we can maybe launch 2 of these. If you're interested in doing something maybe in the morning, just type it into the comments here, reach out to us via email. We're kind of playing with the idea of maybe running 2 at once, right? We're here to support you guys, whatever you guys want. But the 4-week program is going to be only $49. You can register for it today. It's live and on the website, and you don't need anything. You just need yourself and some time. Yeah. But thank you guys again for joining us. Bye, Sam. Thanks for being here with us.
Thanks.
And we will catch all of you guys later for our next Ask the Expert next week, or any of our Facebook Live Mommy and Me's that me and Sage do together. So if you want to come hop in, get a free class from us, message us. If you need more information about Fit for Baby, reach out to us as well. We're here to help you through all ages and stages of motherhood here in Asheville. Thanks, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.